What I'll do is I can run down the sort of roles in an art department, right?
that'd
So
be
at the
amazing.
top, you got the designer, the head of the department, so they're in charge. I'd be the second in command. Then under me in the office would be the assistant art director and the trainee art director. Then we usually have a graphic designer in the office as well, and possibly a drafts person. Now, that depends on the scale of the production. If it's a low budget or medium budget, I could be doing the graphics and I could be doing the drafts myself as well. Or one of the assistants could be doing that. You know, you double up in sort of jobs. But in a perfect world, there are sort of main roles. And on the bigger shows, of course, you would have like a supervising art director. And then you'd have maybe 6 art directors under them. And then, you know, it just works down.
Yeah.
So you could have multiples of the same sort of role.
Okay.
Then within that same sort of office, you have the sort of what's called the Set Decorators Department. So you have a set decorator. So the set decorator is similar sort of positions to the art director in terms of their say in the show. They decorate the sets. They decide how we want to fill the sets. I mean, if I'm handling the sort of construction end of things, I'm just giving them an empty shell, and they come in and go, well, this is the furniture we need. This is what goes on the walls. You know, these are the props. So under them, they'd have a prop buyer that actually physically goes out and buys the props. And they'd have like a petty cash buyer, which would be their trainee or assistant.
Yeah.
Out shopping, basically. But again, on a smaller job, that could be one person representing that whole department. You know, so they're just basically a buyer, sort of set decorator.
Yeah.
Then we have the prop department. So that the head of the department in that is the prop master. So they're in charge of the prop departments, all the props. And the props are basically everything from the furniture to all the hand props, you know, to the dressing. And the prop master will now have dressing prop people who, they're not glorified furniture movers, but they sort of are.
Yeah.
But they place everything in the set and they strike the things and store them and put them away and stuff, and they move things. They're great people.
Yeah.
And the best prop guys are the guys who've lots of skills. They can turn their hands at carpentry or painting as well and stuff like that. They're the guys you want.
Yeah.
Not just somebody to move furniture, but somebody who can do all these different skills. So they're in my view, some of the most important people on the show, like the dress and prop guys.
Yeah.
Really, really important. They get the show done as far as I'm concerned. Like, 'cause otherwise it would be just being the designer in office, dreaming up ideas. They're the guys who actually put it into reality.
Yeah.
So under them you have the trainee props, and then you have model makers and stuff like that. So that's the prop department. Then on set when we're shooting, we'd have a standby art director, who's sort of my representative on set, or the art department's representative, keeping an eye on everything. They stand by the monitor with the director and just sort of make sure everything is right. You'd have a standby prop person, which is representing the prop department on the show. So they handle all the hand props with the actors to make sure things work. And then, of course, you have then trainees, hopefully. If you've got the money, you'd have a couple of trainees there to help people, help those guys. Excuse me. And then you have the construction department, which is one of the next biggest and most important jobs there, the construction manager, who takes my plans and actually physically builds them. So you have carpenters, painters, scenic painters, plasterers, and then riggers who put up scaffolding.
Whoa. This is already making it to be a massive team.
It can be. Like, I mean, I work in sort of medium budget TV, so our team is about 12 people in all, covering all those sort of departments. Of course, when we get to construction, that you could have 15, 20 people suddenly come in, but they wouldn't be on full time. They'd come in and they build their sets and that's it.
Yeah.